If you accidentally locked your car keys inside the car and can't get in, don't hurry to any rash decisions. Take a roll of broad duct tape, cut a length of it and stick it vertically to a window glass. Now repeat it 5 or 6 more times, sticking the lengths of tape next to each other. When done, unstick the bottom parts of all the lengths on the window and ring them together in a single tail that you can hold and leave it to hang for the time being. Now, cut another 5 or 6 lengths and stick them across the ones you've already stuck so that they hold fast. Once everything's ready, hold the tail you made previously, and 3, 2, 1, pull down. With a bit of effort, the window will slide down a bit, and you'll be able to stick your hands between the glass and the frame to push it down further until you can get inside and fetch those keys. Not all of us are great parkers, let's face it. You might have scraped your car a little now and then when you weren't being too careful. Pick up a few of those awesome rubber chickens that squawk when you squeeze them. Warning, you will look ridiculous, but you'll never scratch your car up again. Okay, get them out before parking and hook them up to the front and back corners of your car. When you get too close to a post or wall or someone else's car, the chickens will belt out their epic song. And if you keep going anyway, they'll act as a soft bumper to protect your paint job. Leave your wipers up in the winter. It'll prevent them from sticking to the windshield, so you don't have to scrape them off and break the rubber. People warn against it because they say it ruins the arm spring and makes your wipers more vulnerable to thieves. But A, the wearing down the arm thing isn't true. The springs don't lose their elasticity. And B, who's going around stealing people's wiper blades? If you're still going to keep the wipers down, or you forgot to put them up on a freezing night, run the AC. Yes, cold air will defrost the windows just like the heating does. It works by dehumidifying the air. Great trick for when your heating is busted. Actually, you can prevent your windshield from getting frosty in the first place. Spray a 3 parts vinegar to 1 part water solution on the windows the night beforehand. It'll save you some scraping time in the morning. Your wipers will break down sooner or later, even if you keep them up every winter. If the rubber's coming off and the metal arm is scraping your windshield, just put a long sock on it. It's a temporary fix, but it works. Just get yourself some new blades ASAP. To save yourself some time and nerve on a winter morning, protect your car doors from getting frozen overnight. This happens because of snow that gets into the seals, turns into water, and freezes again in there. To stop that vicious circle, put cooking spray on all the inside rubber parts and then wipe off the extra with paper towel. Car batteries don't really enjoy extreme cold temperatures. In fact, when the frost is extreme, it can be really harmful to your car battery if you don't warm it up first. Just turn your headlights on for a little bit and then turn on the car engine. You can also warm it up with the radio and listen to some music to make the waiting more enjoyable. When your windows fog from the inside, it makes driving pretty dangerous. Luckily, a humble potato can come to your rescue. Take a clean and raw one, cut it in half, and rub 1/2 on the windows from the inside. It will clean them and also create a protective layer to prevent fogging. Then, let the potato coating dry without touching it. This trick will also work on your shower door and bathroom mirror. If you're stuck in the snow or mud, you can use your car's rubber mats to get yourself out. Put them under your tires to add traction. The kitty litter trick works too, but who's driving around with that in their car? Oh, don't forget your mats back there. In case the car mats don't help, try deflating the tires a bit. This will help increase the surface area of the tires and again, get them more traction. Remember, you can only make them look slightly flat, and as soon as you get out of the snow, you gotta pump them back up. If your car ever got stuck in mud or sand on a rainy day ride through the woods, you know how scary it gets. The good news is, you can get out using a shovel and some patience. Try to clear as much mud and sand as you can from around the wheels using a shovel or even your own hands. If your car still won't move, try switching from reverse to drive to start gaining momentum and deflate your tires to increase their surface area. Getting your speed up to 70 miles per hour for 10 miles once a month on an open freeway in clear, dry conditions, of course. Evaporates any water and gas buildup in the engine and exhaust system. It gets you there a little bit faster, but again, only do it when it's appropriate. If you often can't find your car in a huge parking lot, remember to take a picture of the spot or row number as soon as you pull in. There's also GPS apps that help you find your car among endless parking spaces and huge garages. If you didn't take a picture or decide not to download that app, you can find your car with the help of a remote key. The signal doesn't reach? Then bring it closer to your head. Fluids in your head boost the conductivity of key signals. It's crazy, but it works. Those metal bars in your headrest aren't only for adjusting the height. You can also use them to break the windows in an emergency. It works better if you push it into the gap at the bottom of the window. Pull it towards you, and the glass will shatter. If you don't have a phone holder in your car, or maybe yours suddenly came unstuck, you can thread a rubber band through your AC vent. Insert the rubber band through the top of the vent and pull the other half through the bottom. Then put your phone in it and you're good to go. When you get out of the car, your clothes sliding against the seat fabric creates some static charge. Seems innocent, but not when you're at a gas station. When you grab that metallic nozzle, a spark can happen. Just like when you accidentally shock someone, right? Only, instead of giggling and seeing if you can do it to your friend again, that tiny spark can light up those gas vapors. To dispel any electric charge on you, just touch a metal part of your vehicle before you reach for the nozzle. Speaking about gas stations, when you arrive to refuel, you might spend 10 minutes looking for your gas tank, only to find out it's on the other side of the vehicle. Fortunately, you don't have to play the guessing game anymore. There's a little arrow by the fuel icon on your dashboard that tells you which side the tank is on. That one saved my bacon numerous times. Dishwashing liquid can be a good, cheap way to clean your car windows and windshield. It will help you get rid of anything from fingerprints to dog slobber. Just grab a damp and warm washcloth, use a drop of dishwashing liquid, and start cleaning. Plungers are actually pretty useful outside of kitchens and bathrooms. For example, you can use a cup plunger to fix small and medium-sized dents in your car. Wet both the dent and the plunger and use it as if you were unclogging a drain. Push and pull until it comes out. One thing that makes Coke an excellent and cheap way to remove tarnish and rust from metals and alloys is that it's carbonated and rich in phosphoric acid. So that's two things. Just spray the rusty surface with Coke, and then use a brush or a toothbrush if the area is small to break it up. Apply and scrub as necessary. Don't forget to clean the scrubbed area with water after you're done. The heavier your vehicle is, the more gas it uses. The engine has to burn through more of it to keep the car moving. So, if you keep 2 picnic chairs, your dumbbells, your golf clubs, and a bag of clothes you wanted to donate months ago in your trunk, it's really high time you gave it a good cleanup.